All right. And I actually read here at the, no, I didn't read here. I hosted here at the
You
first
helped me host
poetry
the
night.
first, the first couple, I think it
The
was.
first couple, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went through a divorce and you didn't see me again. But I'm back. So I have some poems. And I'll start with one called Find a Penny. She stops, she always stops, and picks up the coin from the asphalt, squeezes it tight between thumb and forefinger. Chants, eyes closed, the words that will transform her day. Find a penny, pick it up. All day long you'll have good luck. She has the voice of a 10-year-old girl. The voice of a girl who's just found a kitten. A girl who won a pony. This woman whose luck has never been good. I imagine the bottom of her purse covered in pennies. Her bedroom and bathroom are rich with stacks and piles of copper coins. Profiles of Lincoln in the round. I've started to carry pennies in my own pockets to toss down on the sidewalk in front of her when she's not looking. Okay. I have another one about the same particular woman. It's called Oh, That's Where I Left It. I saw on the side of a road a stone which, when looked at from one angle, slightly resembled a cartoon heart. I picked up this stone that resembled a heart. I brushed off the dirt and put it in my pocket. I carried this heart-shaped stone as I walked to your house, my hand in my pocket, warming it. At your door, I pulled the stone heart out of my pocket and examined it. It was warm now and clean, but rough to the touch, mottled in gray. I handed you my heart, and you were charmed by it. You placed it on your nightstand, where it remains to this day.
Oh.
I don't really introduce my poems very well. Some people do, and they have, I wrote this when, blah, blah, blah. I'm not very good at that. I used to read a lot at the Monday night poetry night in Bellingham, and stopped doing that several years ago, and I really haven't read out loud for several years until just recently I started going to the Chuckanut Sandstone reading group, which is once a month on Wednesdays, I think. And I went down to there's so much poetry in this county. And in Ferndale, I'm calling Ferndale the poetry center of Whatcom County now, because nobody else does a poetry festival. And I just think this is amazing. I think, and this is pretty much all Wendy. She's kept it up for 8 years. So anyway,
She perseveres, yes.
that's my little pitch on that. I'll do.
This is easier.
I'm going to try one that I call Angels. So I haven't read out loud for a long time, so a lot of my poems are more reading poems. They're more on the page rather than spoken word. When I was writing spoken word poetry, you kind of cheat a little, or I do anyway, and read things that get a laugh, or cheat and engage you. And when you're writing on the page, you're kind of more deepened into yourself, I guess. That's how I do it, anyway. So, this is called Angels. There are no angels walking the earth, looking for redeemable humans, like glass bottles to return for deposit. No angels taking pity on us when we're at the end of our ropes. No angels earning their wings by showing us how we had it in ourselves all the time. It's just you and me here, doing our best, trying and falling short most of the time, but coming close, so close, trying again, making mistakes, missteps, and occasionally reaching out, bracing each other, boosting each other. What can you see if you sit on my shoulders? Can you reach it? How about now? So close. When we're lucky, we find each other. Paths cross and something tells us to follow or lead. Either way, we should be together for a time, for a distance. Match my stride with yours, head in the same direction, for a time, for a distance. Share stories, sing songs, tell jokes, anything to make a connection, for a time, for a distance. Your mother's from Missouri? That's where my father came from. Misery, he called it. Did she? We have that then. We're connected now. You lived in New Jersey? I never lived anywhere but here. But I like Springsteen. We have that then. We're connected now. You're a poet? Me too. I write about rainbows and unicorns, kittens and children. It's all very sad. You? Tone poems? Still, we have that. We are connected. But it's tenuous, and we will soon part. I think this is where I turn. You going straight? Best of luck to you. Hope you find your way. Onward and upward, right? Watch for angels.
We'll give you one more.
Kick me off anytime you want.
We'll give you one more.
Yeah,
I still don't have a piece.
I can do a cat. I used to write a lot of poems about cats. Don't ask why. Because I like cats.
Cats are bad.
Now I live with my cat. I mean, it's just me and him. So this is a poem called The Cat. The cat does not like to spend the night alone, preferring instead to create a cat bed by leaning into my bent legs at the back of the knee. We sleep together this way most nights, and have done so these past 5 years, since being cast from the family home. Two vagrants, comrades by necessity. However, we do not always sleep together. We do not always sleep alone. Occasionally we have a guest, and the cat finds himself with new sleeping arrangements. And occasionally I sleep somewhere else, and he is left to his own devices. He is lonely, having gotten used to my warmth, the white noise of my snoring. He doesn't understand my need for others. He thinks all we need is each other. It's a perfect life as long as I'm home each night. But I long for something else. I want to nest in someone's beds the same way he nests in mine. I like that.
Well, we might get everybody in the
Move on,
round, so
yeah.
we're gonna